Alright, so today is legs. Oh, um, yeah, so no lift for yesterday. I had a feeling that might be the case, which I ended up being right. So, um, yeah. Oh, so, as far as wrestling goes, I mean, if I don't, let me put it like this: if I don't make the team, I'd be pretty surprised. I'd be pretty, I'd be surprised, but at the same time, you know, oh well, it's not like I don't have anything else to go back to. I still got jujitsu. Still got, I still got other things. So, I mean, I'm not even doing wrestling for the sport. I'm doing it for my overall roundness of martial arts, so to speak. My overall knowledge, uh, kind of thing. So, yeah. Um, yeah. So apparently he's like pushing out, coach. He's pushing out like the final cuts till they said Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's gonna be interesting. But like I said, I'm most likely gonna make the team. I'd be surprised if I didn't, but oh well. Um, so anyway, enough about that. Yeah, no lift yesterday. I figured, you know what? I'll just make this a good recovery day, so that way I can be all prepped to absolutely destroy my body tomorrow. Well, tomorrow as in today, but yeah. So first up, we got normal barbell back squat. So got what is this? 245. Yeah, 245. Warmed up and everything. So we're start off with this. See where we get. If I get 7 or more reps, then we'll add on another 10 to make it 265. But if I get between 3 and 6, because my goal is 3 to 5, but I always, have that outlier of one more is okay. But yeah, if I hit 7, then it's like, all right, might need to go up and wait. So, start off with this, see where we get. My dumbass forgot my belt, so I was just so focused on getting here, but I forgot my belt. So luckily they have other belts, but the only thing I don't like about these is that they already have like uh, they already have like punched out holes. So it's like your tightest point is already designated, and I have a very small waist. So out of all of them, this was like the closest one. This was like the tightest one, which is not even that tight. So, hey, we'll take what we get. At least they got something that's has a little bit of some tug to it. Because I mean, like with my other belt, it's just Velcro, and then you just you strap it across. This one has holes. That's why I've never liked these belts, because can I move this backward? No. That's why I've never liked these belts, because they're never tight enough to where it needs to be, rather than just where I want it to be. But this does. It has some grab, I guess is the best way to put it. It has some grab to it, so we'll just stick with this, see where we get. But first set here, probably gonna do 3. So what I'm curious what I'm curious about is, I've personally had this experience myself, but it's whenever like you come off of a break, as long as it's not like a very long break, but whenever it's like if you come off a break from lifting for a little bit and then you go back. So like there was one time where I wasn't able to lift for like maybe a few weeks or something. And then I came back and I was even stronger. I was like, oh. So I want to see if, the last like what, 3? No, because I didn't lift Thursday. I didn't lift Friday. So today's Sunday. I didn't lift Saturday. It's the last missing 3 days. Let's see where we get, Might be up a tad bit, but and again, I haven't been on my meals, so I'm not sure there's going to be much of a strength increase, because the bulk has not been bulking, to say the least. But, whose fault is that? Mine. That is mine. So, oh well. Well, not oh well, I just need to lock the frig in, but, alright. First set of back squat. Damn. That wasn't bad. I probably could have hit 5. I probably could have hit 5. It wasn't bad though. But it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was in the middle. So we'll see how the next set goes. And then from there, I'll either count this as a first set or I won't. Let's well, before I say that, I'm gonna keep it here and just see where I get on the next set. So let's see what happens next. Alright. I started leaning forward, so I stopped the rep. Ah, shit. We'll just go ahead. We'll just go ahead and count those as sets. So let's see how one more goes, and then we'll go from there. But it wasn't too bad. Alright. the most favorable outcome, but at the same time, not too bad. So do one more set, see how it feels, and then either move on to hamstrings, or if a miracle happens, I actually get more than 3 reps, then we'll do another set after the next one. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. That was good. Whew. Okay. There's a chance I could have gotten that fifth rep, sorry. There's a chance I could have gotten that 5th rep. I think what happened was I moved slower on the way down, so rather than going down a tiny bit faster like I did on the reps before that. So I think that took away from what could have finished off that 5th rep. So, and by the time I got all the way down in depth, I'm like, shoot, dude, I can't finish. I'm not going to be able to finish this. But it's whatever. I mean, honestly, that was a good finishing set because I was able to pop out one more. So let's hamstring curls? Yeah. Let's go pop off some hamstring curls. And then after that we got deads. So we'll actually be right back here. But I'll see you over there. Alright. So next we got, well, for the start of hamstrings, we got I almost said seated deadlift. Oh my gosh. Seated hamstring curl. And then after this we got deads. So we'll see how this feels. Like I said, whenever on our back squat days, those are going to be our heavy days. And then on the pendulum squat days, those are going to be our light squeezing days. Or, well, lighter squeezing days. I like moderate and squeezing because I don't like going too light. So, unless your version of light is Ronnie Coleman's version of lightweight, then I like that kind of light. So, but anyway, gonna bust out a few sets here, and we'll head back over there for deads, and we'll see where we can get today. What I'm hoping for is to get to either 35 on each side, so to, what's that? Hold on, 295 with like 225 already on. Sorry, I probably should have mentioned that, but yeah, because 225 plus 70, so plus 2, yeah, 295. So I'm hoping to get to either 295 or right at 3 plates today, and that's like strapless and everything. So we'll still use that belt, even though it doesn't exactly do me any luck, but we'll still use the belt. It's all right. So let's do this first set and see where it gets us. That was good. I'm gonna go heavier though. We're definitely gonna go heavier. When I was doing the filler reps, this actually felt heavier than it just did. So we're definitely gonna go heavier. That was actually that moved a little bit too easy. So yeah, just call that a primer set, I guess. You know, now our hamstrings are all primed for the real working weight. But probably gonna do 2 or 3 more. We'll see. That was good. That was really good. Definitely another one. Definitely another one. We'll see how I feel after the next set on whether I want to stop there or do one more. But let's find out. Alright, I made a decision. That last set felt really good, so depending on how this next one goes, if it feels as good as the first one, then that's where we're going to go right into a drop set, and then we'll really focus on that squeeze to really wear out the hammies, so that way they'll be really activated and primed for deads. But if it doesn't feel as good as the first one, then we'll do one more, and then we'll do the drop set on that third set. So let's see how this one goes, and then we'll either move on to deads or we'll be here for one more. We're gonna do the drop set. Yeah, that feels that feels good now, but just wait for this. Ow. Ow. That was really good. Two. Only 2 sets on hamstring curls today. That's good. That's really good. But anyway, let's go move on to deads and see how those feel. Hopefully they'll feel the same, if not better, than these. We're gonna do the drop set. Yeah, that feels good now, but just wait for this. Ow. Ow. That was really good. Two. Only 2 sets on hamstring curls today. That's good. That's really good. But anyway, let's go move on to deads and see how those feel. Hopefully they'll feel the same, if not better, than these. Alright, so we'll start off with our normal 275, and then we'll see where we get from there. So the goal is to hopefully go up to 35s. Now, as far as bumper plates go, I don't think they have any, so we'll just have to slap a 10 on each side, which is, it's not that big of a deal. So we'll do this first set, see how it feels. It's like, sure, like, I know I can easily, deadlift 295. Like, I know I can, right? It's just that what I'm trying to focus on is, you know, doing deads in a way that specifically, well, where I try to specifically target my hamstrings without, hitting my glutes as well. But, you know, it's going to happen until, like, you get really good at pretty much muscle targeting. That's just what I'm going to call it, because to me that just makes the most sense as far as words go. But, you know, if I go up to 35, well, if I go up to 35 on each side, and I feel it like all somewhere else, or like my grip gives out way too early, then I'll just go back down to 25. So that's why I've been doing 25, is because my grip can hold out for long enough to a point where, I can get pretty much almost a failure on my hamstrings, and by that time, that's when my grip actually does give out. So that's why I've been doing 25. Okay, why does this feel extremely loose? This is starting to piss me off. I know I tightened this. What the hell? Anyway, that's weird. Whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna start off this first set with our normal 275, and if it feels the exact same as it has been, then actually, no, you know what? If I get over 10, yeah. Oh, this is my heavy day. I don't care. If I get 7, or more, yeah, so just like the squats, if I get 7 or more on this, which, you know what, I probably will. I just thought about that. Shit. I just thought about that. Well, the other thing too, though, is that when I go super heavy, what also starts to come into play is my lower back. So I'm also trying my best to avoid that, because my lower back is actually overdeveloped from doing deads for a long time a certain way. So now we're trying to we're trying to change that now. So we'll just do this set, see how it feels, and we'll go from there. What did I say? Probably did number 7. That was good, but we're gonna go up to 35. So, change it later. Yeah, the real set. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oops. It's my fault. My bad. I was so used to having a hat on me, I completely forgot that I took it off. Yeah, so I doubt you could hear what I was saying from down there. So I'll just re-say everything again. That was good. But like I said, I'd probably get over 7 because this is my usual like light squeezing weight. So yeah, I'm not surprised I got 9. Now I didn't stop because I hit failure or anything, or because my grip was about to give out. Well, I did stop because my grip was about to give out, but I figured, why waste my grip when I could be using it for going heavier? So that's what we're gonna do next is throw a 10 on each side to make it 35, and then we'll go absolutely crazy, and we'll see where we get from there. So on the next set, if I get more than 7, then we'll slap on another 45, so that way we have 315 on there. And I'll admit, that would be pretty freaking cool, because I'm gonna try to avoid using the belt. Actually, we'll see on the next set. But if I do go up to 315, then I'll put on the belt. But if we stay at 35, then it depends on how it goes. But if it's good, if the next set is good, I probably won't put on the belt. So I guess, let's see what happens next. Wasn't too bad, but I'll keep it here. I'll keep it here. That wasn't too bad. I accidentally broke form a little bit, so basically that last rep went all to my lower back rather than where I wanted it to go. So yeah, oops. That's okay. That's okay. So 295 wasn't too bad though, and like I thought, it's not really like an issue of needing a belt or anything. It's issue of the grip. You might be wondering, just use straps. Well, I actually need to check up on this. I haven't in a while, but I was at this gym some time ago I think it was like still summertime, so for a beach vacation down in Wilmington, and went to this one gym down there. And after one of the lifts, I went in the locker room, and up on the mirror was this, like, there was a 500-pound club, and then there was a 1,000-pound club application thingy, right? So it was a lift challenge, and I saw that. I'm like, oh shit, that's freaking cool. So I was training for that, right? And it was supposed to be in September. Actually, it was supposed to be in September. So I was training for that, and then I got an email not too long before about how, well, that I got refunded for like $20. I'm like, huh? What? What is this? And I looked into it some more, and then I realized, oh shit, that was like the admission fee or whatever for the lift challenge. So I called, and I found out that they postponed it until, I think they said March. It's been a while since that call. So yeah, like I said, I actually need to check up on it though. I haven't in a while, but then again, that was because last time I looked, they only had the events. Basically, they only showed events up to like December 14th, I want to say it was. So it didn't show anything like past that. So I wasn't able to see the lift challenge. But I need to check again actually, because that is definitely important. So, I mean, I'm already way past 500, so obviously, I'm going for that 1,000 pounds. But yeah, I need 2 lifts. I want to say at, well, if I can get one of them up to 400, actually, wait, I forgot the math already. It was like I need 2 at 300 and then like 1 at 400 or something. I don't know. It's been a while. Actually, no. I don't remember. Yeah, I need 2 at 300. And then I need 1 at 400. Sorry, I had to do the math there. I confused myself for a second. Yeah, so if I can somehow in hell get my bench up to 300, preferably 305, in case I go down by 5 pounds for whatever reason in my max, which, your matches do fluctuate every now and then. And it's usually by like a 5 to 10 pound interval. So yeah, in case my max wants to go down by 5 pounds, then preferably a 315 bench would be great, but I don't know if I'd be able to reach that by March. So once it hits December, which is only a month away, or well, yeah, a month away. That's when I'll check in on it again and see if they have it posted yet on their site for events. But I'm hoping that they didn't change it, because if they did and I had no idea, I'm gonna be really mad. And by change it, I mean like bring it, down from March to something closer, and I have no clue about it. So honestly, I should probably check on it today, assuming I remember. But yeah, so the topic was why I don't use straps, and then we got into something completely different. Wow. Yeah. So for deadlifts, you can use a belt, but you can't use straps. So my grip has always been shit, and I've been using straps for like a very long time for my deadlifts before I found out about that. So ever since I found out about that, I stopped using straps for deadlifts to help with that. But I figured since I'd stopped using straps, which means I'd probably have to go lighter, I started doing more like mixing my lifts and other things, I was like, you know what? I'll just uh, I'll just go with it since I feel like targeting my hamstrings. I'll just keep up with this then. So, but yeah. So what I'm really hoping for is that on bench, I need to find out if they allow wrist wraps and also elbow sleeves. Because if they do, that would really help. And then for squats, I need to find out if they allow knee sleeves. Because doing a max squat and like not being able to use a belt, that's like, come on, man. That's not cool. It's not very cool of you. So yeah, I'm hoping that they allow at least knee sleeves on squat because that would help. But honestly, at the same time, I've never used knee sleeves before, so I'm heavily interested, so to speak, on that. Well, I'm heavily interested to see how much I can get my squat up to in case my deadlift fails me on getting up to 400. Then if I can get my squat up too, then that can compensate for whatever I miss off of deadlift. So, but yeah, the goal for bench is at least to get it up to 305 by that time. 315 would be great, but honestly, by March, I feel like, well, if I actually ate food, that wouldn't be unrealistic. So, I'm going to be honest there. If I actually ate food, that wouldn't be unrealistic. So, honestly, all I really need to do is just lock in on the bulk. And, yeah. But, anyway, so, out of all that, that's why I don't use straps on deadlift, because in that lift challenge, you can't use straps. So, basically, I've been training for that. Well, if you scroll back not too far, you'll see like this whole sequence of strength days, and that's when I was training for it. And then I stopped because I found out about that. So, yeah, December. Well, I should check up on it today, honestly. Hopefully they have it posted. Hopefully they haven't moved it closer. That would be not good at all. So, let's, damn, I've been talking for how long? Holy shit, 14 minutes. It wasn't the best, but wasn't the worst either. So, let's go move on our quads. Because, honestly, we've been in here for too long. But, yeah, next up, we got crazy, well, hopefully crazy superset. So, we'll see how going heavier on leg extensions goes. I'm interested to see. So, alright. First first superset of leg extensions and sissy squats. Let's go crazy. That was good. That wasn't too bad. Usually, the first set of leg extensions doesn't always feel that good. It's, for me, it's honestly rare that the first set actually feels good. So it's like I need that first set in order for everything else to actually feel good. So honestly, it's like that first set is more of an activation set. Really, like, wakes everything up, and it's like, oh, okay, this is what we're targeting now. So anyway, two more, I'd say. That's what I think. Probably two more. And then we'll go close down. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, it's good. That was actually really good. Oh boy. Yeah. I meant to, well, on the first set, it honestly just kind of turned into a rest pause, but I realized that I wasn't getting as far like back, down here as I usually do. It was only stopping, like, because usually, this thing wasn't going as far like forward as usual. I could tell it was stopping earlier, and then I looked and I realized that I was one notch off from my normal range of motion, because usually I put this all the way forward and to get that full like range. So give me a second, hold up. So I changed it. I was like, you know what, let's just make this a rest pause set. So I did. But speaking of specialty sets, next set is going to be a drop. So we'll just drop down from 230. Well, on here it says 230. So from 230 to 190. I would go to 210, but it's not enough of a drop, if you know what I'm saying. It's not enough of a drop to like get some good more reps in, a good few more reps in at least. Like if I drop from 230 to 210, I'd probably get like maybe 3 to 4, maybe 2 to 4, somewhere in that range. But whenever I drop from like when I do the drop from 230 to 190, I'll probably get like anywhere between 5 and 8, maybe. We'll see. But because usually I'm dropping from 210 to I think 170. Yeah. So, and usually I get like 5 to 8, sometimes more, just depends. And that's not including, that's not including self-assisted reps, or partials or anything like that. So, yeah. What I'm debating on right now is if when I go to do the actual set, is I do it normally, like before I do the drop. I do everything normally, and then either doing self-assisted reps or doing partials, and then doing whatever I didn't choose on the drop set. So like let's say I do partials on the first part of the set, then I do self-assisted on the drop. And if I do self-assisted on the first part of the set, then I do partials on the drop. It's like, the finisher. So we'll see. I don't know yet. I feel like partials would be better since it's heavier. So like my range of motion is already decreasing. So, why not just take it all the way, to basically 0? And then on the self-assist reps, on the drop, when my range of motion starts decreasing, that's when I can do the self-assisted reps to keep going until, you know, it really starts decreasing, and then I can't, you know, get it up anymore with my legs. It, like, at that point, it's just my hands doing it, so I can't. And like, that's the point you got to be aware of, is when you're doing self-assisted reps, is making sure to not be only using your self-assisting hand. That just looked so wrong. I am so sorry. To not be using your self-assisted hand, like doing the entire rep. Like, you want to make sure that you're using your actual whatever you're doing. So, like, when I go for legs, when I go for that drop set, I basically want to do it only using my legs, and basically using my legs, but using my arm, my hand, as little as possible, but just enough to keep the rep going up, and then just keep that going until it starts getting to a point where it's like I hit something, and then I'd really have to like solely use this. So anyway, yeah, let's hit. Oh shit, I almost fell forward. I'm lucky that this pad is right here. Let's do this last set and pose down, and then I haven't done, I'm gonna be honest, I have not done calves in a while. Same with forearms. Like, I haven't done, the only accessory I've done is traps. That's about it, and that's on shoulder day. So yeah, I have not done forearms or calves in a while, which is honestly really bad. Same with adductors and abductors. I have not done those in a while either. So so since it's a Sunday, and I have time, we'll do adductors, abductors, and calves on this leg day. And then, honestly, even though we didn't get to hit the, even though we didn't get to hit shoulders or arms, we're just going to restart the, I'm just going to call it a cycle. The split. So, I was thinking of the word. I was like, I know it's not, I don't even remember the other word I was going to say now, but, yeah, we'll just restart the split. So tomorrow's going to be chest rather than it being shoulders. So honestly, I'll admit, I've seen like a really good increase in like size in my arms recently, especially my triceps. I'm seeing like more roundness, which is really good. I'm really liking that. So, you know, a day off on shoulders and arms, it's not gonna kill me, you know. Only main things I need to focus on. Honestly, the main two things I really need to focus on are legs and my chest. Now, my chest has been getting bigger. I like that. At the same time, I'm still kind of noticing that like being swallowed up feeling. Well, not feeling, but look. So, you know, if I make my chest bigger, won't be looking so swallowed up. So, yeah. All right. For real this time. Let's do the last set. That was good. Whew, that was really good. We're done. Well, for you guys, I'm done. For me, not so much. Not so much. Alright. First half of the leg day complete. So, honestly, it was pretty good. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the pump felt different in a good way, but just felt like my legs were more full, so to speak. Like it didn't feel as much of a burn. It felt, everything felt more full and like built, I guess. Everything felt bigger. So, yeah, especially on those leg extensions, like my quads felt full, I don't know, but it felt different, but in a really good way. So, honestly, I really like this. Like going heavier today, having like a heavy day. It's interesting, but it's nice. It honestly did feel pretty good, but I can see how my quads benefit more off of lighter squeezing stuff. I can really see that. So yeah, but hey, that's okay. Sometimes you just need to go heavy on stuff anyway. So surprisingly, my hamstrings felt really nice. Considering that I went heavier, I actually felt pretty good, especially on deads. I don't know what it was, but just going heavier on deads made them feel really good. So it's an interesting change from what I thought, but we'll see. I mean, I'm still pretty sure that my hamstrings benefit more off of lighter squeezing stuff, but they still felt really good today. Even on those seated hamstring curls, those felt really good going heavier. So yeah, suppose down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're fine. That's fine. Actually flexing those quads.
Yes, I have been keeping them going.
Oh no, I'm done. No, no worries. Coincidental.
No. Finish your workout.
No, I'm leaving. Thank you, though. this year, September 22nd.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I noticed a lot more separation. That was cool. Especially between my quad, my hamstring. That was nice. But overall, everything moved really well. Especially on deadlifts. It wasn't like too heavy to the point that I had to drop it or anything like really early. So that was nice. Squats moved really well too. So tomorrow's what? Yeah, because I said we were restarting. So yeah, tomorrow's chest day. So I have to look if it's going to be the normal or if it's going to be the alternative. So I forgot already. I'm pretty sure it should be. Actually, I have no clue what it's going to be, but I'll have to look again back at the other things. So, honestly, that's all I got. So, I'll see you tomorrow morning for chest.